So, as promised, we are in the Svenska Cupen quarterfinals. We take on Degerfors today, a team we beat in this competition in the group stage last year, so I absolutely know we can beat them again and get to the semi-finals. Can we do it though? Let's find out. Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I'm JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022. The master we build a save with Örgryte, and we are in the quarterfinal of the Svenska Cupen. We've also made some signings, so let's go over the signings we've made first and foremost. The first of these signings is Milan Masterovic. I'm going to have to say that a lot, but Milan is very much a player that we kind of brought in because of an injury. Sang got injured, and I realized I didn't have another player that could really fit his position, and I need more strength and depth anyway. Apparently he'll cost 750,000, and his asking price is way above the market value right now, and he'll want about 1.7 grand to 2.4 grand a week, which we could afford. Question is, do we want to do it? But given that this guy is good enough for this division and could improve a lot, and is with us for at least this year until maybe a few months on when we can potentially sign him on a pre-contract because he's already transfer listed, I think we're good. We could sign him for 875,000, but let's be honest, we're not going to spend that kind of money on a player that we don't know if we want yet. And Milan is one of those players that I think if he likes us enough and if he does well for us, we could sign him at the end of his contract, or at least in January time when his contract's about to expire. Milan has got a good future, I think. Even if I was a bit questionable at first, I kind of went in with a loan bid without really seeing if he was good enough for the division. And thankfully, this one time it paid off. Now, the last person we signed, and this is a move I might have made a bit of a risk with, Oscar Burr. We signed him for an NEC, and we spent money on him. I didn't sign him to be a winger, though. I signed him to be a fullback, and he likes to get forward whenever possible. He does avoid using his weaker foot, and he likes to run with the ball down the right, which is perfect since he's kind of being used as a wingback. And when we use this guy as a wingback, it's perfect because we know we can got a good opportunity here, and this guy is actually pretty good. We are paying 1.8 grand a week, which is why I said that the Milan's requested value for his wages isn't as bad as it could be. He probably is actually a good winger if we needed him to be, but I'm not going to use him as a winger. He's definitely a fullback, and yeah, it's good to have him on board. NEC paid 230 grand for him, so really, I think the fact we got him for 76,000 is quite a bit of a bargain, and I can't complain. He barely played for them. We're just rescuing him, really, let's be honest, and we're definitely going to use him in the first team. The fact he's at once upon a time at Wolves is also interesting. I think he's actually at Wolves at the beginning of the save before he moves to Tyrant. So, Oscar Burr, welcome to the team. And just to prove a point, he gets forward whenever possible, is already in the part of it, so the fact he's getting forward is very good for us. Still speaking of the Svenska Cupen, we took on Elsborg in the first of two group matches after we beat Gothenburg, and Lutovec scored his goal on his debut, and I was happy because I thought, okay, he's proven our point that he is good to the start already. Then Lutovec places a cross, gets an assist, Bentel scores his first of the season, and we need him to just get in the score sheet a lot because we know if he's scoring goals, we're good for strike force. And Grand Viz does really well with this delivery to find Bentel. Bentel then scores to make it 3, his second of the game, before he completes his hat-trick with the penalty. Inside 43 minutes, we're already going to be top of this group as things stand. It's perfect. And then we make it 5. Bentel scoring his 4th in the 57th minute of the game. I still want another striker, but Bentel, if he can perform like that every week, is definitely going to stick around in the first team as the main striker for the time being. That being said, I do have a striker that we are going to try and sign, but I won't show you him until after the next match has been shown. So the last game of the group was IFK Brommapojkarna, and we actually legitimately was thinking about showing this game in a live combat. They said, actually, I don't need to. I have faith in the team, and they repay that faith. 40 minutes in, 1-0 up. Bentel with the opening goal. Before we get the ball back, Lutovec finds Ackerman. Ackerman finds Bentel, and Bentel, first time effort. Yes, the game should do better, but we are still 2-0 up. Before, on his debut, Hawaby finds Milan. Milan scores. Milan Masterovic scored on his debut for us, and I'm delighted. We win the group comfortably. It was not even close. And I'm just going to show the groups. Malmo out again. Malmo out of the group stage again. AIK out of the group stage again. Literally, I think because of goals difference more than anything else, which is hilarious. Hammarby are through. They won their group easily. Helsingborg couldn't do much to stop them. Degerfors winning their group, but only just. But Djurgårdens did miss out because they lost to Degerfors. No. Yeah, because they lost to Degerfors. That's amazing when you think about it. Häcken probably won their group. It was probably the easiest group they could have gotten. We got Norrköping winning their group as well. Last year's champions already out in the group stage, mind you. So, don't want to be there. And Kelmer were beaten by Sirius. Sirius, the league champions, looking like they can do some damage this year. And now about the person I'm trying to sign. And it's Robert Miskovic from Croatia. Now, I think on a free transfer, he makes sense. He's not amazing, I will say that. But as a striker and a winger, we've got multiple positions we can use him in. And if we needed to, we can even play him for a back. Because he can play for the back. It's wonderful. So, he's not the best player in the world. But for strength and depth and more options up front, this guy is really good. He's listed for transfer. His contract expires in 3 months. I'm a fool not to go for this guy. And I think I'm only paying him 1.4 grand a week. So, as far as I'm concerned, it makes sense. Yeah, 1.4 grand a week. We've also got Storm already signing for us. So again, we're looking good. And I think we've got an option that we can do really well here. And we can take advantage of a few things. Yes, I know he doesn't like big matches. But it's not the worst in the world. If it was red, I'd be talking different. But because it's only orange, I'm taking the option and taking the chance on him. He does like the cut inside from the left wing and won't with the ball through the middle, which is a bit weird. But he does knock the ball past the opponent, so he's kind of like a very average player, but he's good enough for the team and good enough for the division. He's a decent player for the division, who could be a leading player, though, given he's only 25, I don't really see him becoming a leading player, but hey, we might get something out of this, and we'll probably pay the compensation deal if we are told to pay one, because apparently his transfer value is 30 grand. I'll be really happy to pay 28,000, if not less than that, to get this over the line. But hey, he's fine. He's a player that we can go for. No one else is going for him. It makes sense to bring this guy in. Still, Degerfors. We're taking them on today. I think we can beat them at our ground because I don't think we've actually ever lost at our ground in this competition. No. In fact, we've only lost once, and it was in this competition last year. We never lost in the league. We only lost away from home in the cup last year against Djurgårdens, who are already out. So as far as I'm concerned, we're fine. And I don't know. It's just a situation where I know we can absolutely dominate. And I'm going to be really blunt. I want to win this cup this year because after we got to the semi-finals last year, I think we can win it. So whether we can do it or not, I don't know. But Hammarby are taking on Norrköping, so that's one team that could be really good going out in the next round. And Västerås, who are in, the second tier, taking on Häcken. They got close to, they got the semi-final last year, so really, I'm not surprised they're in this. But Sirius versus Örebro, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I don't think either of those teams are particularly amazing, even if Sirius are in the Champions League next year and have won the league. Yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, either way, we're going to take on our opponents. If we beat Degerfors, I believe we have a chance to go through to the final. I really do. And I genuinely believe we can win this. It's an opportunity of a lifetime that we can do this. And yes, Levex wanted by Degerfors on loan. Yes, that's a prop. That's a thing that's been happening. They've been trying to sign him on loan. And I've said no every single time. But it is what it is. Also, Lutovec has got the number 2 shirt. I might have made a mistake with that. So yeah, I'm probably going to change that over at some point. But that's beside the point. So starting lineup will be this. Monin, Burr, Glavik, Milan. Granvisk, Vesnotisic, Ackerman, Bjorkvist, Lutovec, Silakovic, and Bentel. The bench will have the following. Marcelo Petaluga, Olsen, Sigurdsson, Nosua, Paulsen, Howby, and Josefsson. We still have strength and depth, I think, at this point, once we get the last signing in. And once we get our 2 more players in, I think the squad's complete as far as I'm concerned. I don't need to do any more deals. But either way, let's see how we do. And give Burr a shirt number, because, let's be honest, he needs one. 19. Yeah, I really should have not given Lutovec the number 2 shirt, but whatever. Okay, we've got a corner inside the first minute, and we've had the ball's behind the way, but Selakovic on the ball, can play it inside, has done, finds Bjorkris, he could find Lutovic, has done, and Lutovic can do something with this, has to play it back, finds Vesna Tusic, and Selakovic goes for goal, and inside the first minute we lead. And that is perfect. 59 seconds in, we had the lead against Degerford, and I knew we could beat this team. I knew this is a team we could generally get a goal against, and the fact that Lutovic plays it to Vesna Tusic, who finds Selakovic, and Selakovic has got the easiest job in the world. 1-0 inside the 59 seconds. Alright, so Bjorkris takes the corner, we've just demanded more, and Levick scores his first of the season. We lead 2-0 before in the second half, and Hammarby are destroying Norrköping, who were in the final last year. So Hammarby, I didn't think could be the team to look out for, but Bjorkris has given us a 2-goal lead after Levick hits to the end of his cross. We are comfortable. But yeah, 2-0 at half time. I don't think I could have asked much more than that. Let's make sure we keep a clean sheet and stop our players from being complacent, because why is Oscar Burr considered Rasmussen in the thing? I don't understand that, but he's complacent. I don't like it. Okay, so ball forward's not done so well, and we get the ball back anyway. Doesn't matter. Look at that. We're doing so well. I feel like this is the best opportunity, the best cup we could ever wish for, because it's literally in pre-season the first time. Bentel has made it 3. He's 7th of the season already in this competition. We are so good. Bentel is so good in this competition, and we are destroying Degerfors. This is a team that would be in our league this year. One of the teams we're going to find the relegation. And in fact, I got to show you the pre-season odds afterwards, but we are so good right now. It's ridiculous. And this could be 4. We're going to make some changes in a bit, but I mean, if we get a 4th, it really is game over, isn't it? I can't see myself blowing a 4-goal lead somehow, but Granfist in the middle to Ludovic, and Ludovic goes for a goal, it's headed over, but we're 4-0 up, almost. And now, Ackerman, Ludovic, and Ludovic, oh, he's so much time and space. Rasmussen, what can he do? Time and space. I mean, time and space, not really got a lot of it, but Bentel still goes for a goal, and hits it over anyway. We should be winning 4-0. The fact I'm going to make all 3 of my changes in the 61st minute is because we've also got a lot of tired legs, and we got a penalty anyway. We just want a penalty. We've made all 3 of our changes. And it's going to be Bentel to take the penalty, isn't it? It is. Bentel to take it. He scores again. It is 4-0. And he's already got 8 goals in the competition. I don't know how he's jumped up to 9, but he hasn't got 9. He's got 8. But oh my word, he's enjoying himself right now. 4-0 against Degerfors. I didn't think it'd be this easy. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we'd have more troubles than that. I say that. They got a highlight, and we did not do very well with that, did we? I think we blocked the shot, but that could have been a lot worse for us. We've got a throw now. If we make it 5-0, I think that would send a message, wouldn't it? Oh, that's not the best pass, isn't it, from Granfist, but there we go. And here's Levick, Sigurdsson, Bjorkris, now Granfist, and I just so happy with this. Poulsen, oh, he's at the post. He scored anyway. It's 5. It's 5. We're 5-0 up inside 72 minutes. We're going through. There's no question about it. And it's just a matter of how many we win by now, isn't it? My God. Do we feel like a team that deserves to be in the top flight right now? This is the team, by the way, that we are expected to be fighting in a relegation battle. They don't feel like a team that's going to cause us problems. Örgryte 5, Degerfors 0. We've destroyed them. There's no other word for it. We've absolutely destroyed them. And yeah, I don't think you could say much more. How many win 3-0 as well, but making his... What a game to make a debut in, by the way. You've got the easiest job in the world and just not be stupid and you're fine. I love the fact that we've actually managed to get a new Gates with a record of 70 grand. That's perfect for us. Oh, we get Hammarby in the semis. This is probably the biggest match we could have gotten in terms of the sheer quality of the team. And now, the fact we got it home, I think means that if we win this, we are going to have a very good final, I think. We have an opportunity to win this competition. I really do. One more game. Let's see what we do. And if we get offered to switch the grounds again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially going to sign Miskovic. We just got to put 7 grand in the transfer budget, and it's literally as simple as that. So, just literally changing £100 from the wage budget. Robert is going to sign for us. We're going to see how much they want for the permanent deal. We've also got this problem, and yeah, this team we have no interest in selling our best winger, so Norrköping can go away and leave us alone. AFK Eskilstuna want to loan Walters. I'm willing to loan him out because he's actually got interest, and they're willing to pay the money that we want. And they pay the wingback on the right. Okay. What formation are you using? Oh, they are using that, right. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, go for it. As long as you're getting first team football, I don't mind. And yeah, we can buy Miskovic now for 28 grand. We don't have the money, but we literally can just swap that over. So let's go over, put that in, and we have the money. Let's do it. And now, Miskovic is signed for us. He's perfect. We needed another player. And for 7,500, we're looking very, very good. Is he amazing? No. But really, I kind of want him as a striker, not a winger. So we're going to train as an advanced forward. And we're going to see what happens, because he's both natural as a winger and advanced forward. And we're going to tell him to work on his attacking movement, so decision making is better. We could use his better finishing as well. But I think once we get the decision making up to 10 at least, we'll be much happier for it, I think. So let's see what we can do with him. And also, now that we've got them deal over the line, we've up to 10th place. Before we did the move, we were only expected to be 13th place, but now we're 51 odds to do well. And I think our moves have been well received. And I think, looking at this, we should be considered a side that will challenge for the top half. Which I can't be able to say, but there we go. A top half finish, maybe on the cards? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So, we are about to take on Hammarby in the semi-final of the Svenska Cupen. If we win, we take on either Sirius or Västerås. The fact that Västerås have done it again. This time last year, they were here as well, along with us. No, it was Venomous. Sorry, I got confused. It was a second-tier side that did it last year as well, but it was Venomous instead of Västerås. And yeah, I'm just excited because if Västerås get in the final and we take them on, I back us to win. I really do. We've got the more difficult game, I think, out of all the opponents we could have gotten. But if we beat Hammarby, then surely in May, we will be the favourites for the cup final. Surely. They did lose in the... I recall correctly, Djurgården lost in the final last year. So, yeah, Hammarby weren't even in this stage last year, if I recall correctly. So, it's an interesting opportunity to really say we are the favourites for the cup, along with Sirius, if Sirius win. They should, but it's fascinating. We've got the opportunity to really put a stamp in this competition and really make us as a favourite with a victory. We're pretty much using the same team as last time, but Miskovic is on the bench for this game, and he will be able to come on for either Vettel or Zekovic, and it's a very, very pleasant opportunity to have that sort of option on the bench. A man who could play in two different positions. I love the fact we have that. Bentel has been so good so far, I can't drop him, so... I mean, he's got 8 goals in the last 3 matches. How can you drop a player who's done that well? Either way, let's see what we do in this game, and let's make sure we put ourselves in the cup final for the very first time. We've got a free kick. Bjorkus is on the ball. Vestas are already winning, and Lutovec has given us the lead. We are potentially on our way to the final, and I am so excited right now. 1-0, and we could be taking on a second-tier side in the cup final. If that's the case, surely we have to win this competition. Okay, we've got a throw, and we really need to make sure we do well. My line was really nervous to begin. Oh my god, we're getting the ball away. Ludvigsson, oh no, Molin! He's offside, We're fine. We got away with one, but oh my god, we really... Oh, he's only just off as well. But we really got away with Molin making a mistake there. 2 of them, in fact. Then I got a free kick. And Sirius are 2-0 down. We've just seen our opponents hit the bar. Okay. And look at that. 1-0 at half time. They've had 2 chances towards the end of the half. And they really should have taken at least one of them. And Sirius are losing to a second tier team. We could be taking on Västerås in the final. And we know how to beat them. Because we destroyed them in the league as well last year. So, this could be fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we had no highlights in the second half, and we are in the final of the Swedish Cup. And I'm going to say here now, we felt lucky. We actually are... what I love about this squad is the fact I can literally bring some players back from up the field to a low defensive position, and Lutovec is so good for that. He really is. Miskovic can play as striker and as a winger, and we have so many options now. It's ridiculous. And I am excited because we've got a cup final to look forward to in May. Who do we take on? Oh my god, Vesto's on the final. We have to be the favourites for this. Surely, we have to be the favourites. I've got to say here and now, if we don't win this cup final, we've blown the best opportunity for a cup competition and the first major trophy in Örgryte's history for many, many years. Oh my god. Also, we didn't beat them. I just remembered this is a team that drew against us both times. Oh god. Oh my god, this is actually... Oh, this is suddenly... I thought we beat this team. It turns out we didn't beat them at all. This is the one team that avoided defeat against us last year. Oh god. Surely we're the favourites for this then. Still, even outside of that, we are still the favourites for this, surely. This is a team we blew a lead against twice last year as well. Oh Christ. Alright, well, revenge is on the cards for this game. Because we haven't beaten them 3 matches, but they haven't beaten us at all in 6. So, we need to win this. But man, Swedish Cup final. We've got that to look forward to in 2 months. That's a separate video in itself. We know that for certain. But what I'm going to do is end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys will like and share this video. And that you will subscribe to my channel. It does help me out a lot. Leave a comment down below. Do you think we should win this cup final? And do you think we're lucky to get here? Or do you think we're here on merit because of how well we did in the cup? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions down below. But either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.